Purva Misra. I'm an AI consultant.
Hey, I am Anand, a father.
And this is a series about teaching AI to my parents. This is the 9th episode of the series. And till now, what we have covered is we went over the basics of AI. How do AI models work? The different modalities they work with. They work with images, they work with text, they work with videos. You would have seen like AI generated videos, AI generated images, AI generated music. And in this last episode, we were focusing on images. And today, again, we are going to continue with images. And in this episode, like in the last episode, what we focused on was custom images from scratch. So we generated images to send to someone for their birthday. So we generated an image of a character carrying a cake, and on that cake it was written happy birthday and the person's name. So it was a custom image made for them, personalized.
Hey, just a sec. That was okay. That thing was already available in the AI repository and it got us one or two examples and we used it. But what I would like to know more about it is, in case I have got my photograph or some image or something, can I customize or manipulate that photograph also and get the desired result? Say, for example, like I want to have a family photograph from my old picture. Somebody or the other is not there in that picture. I want to add my father or say my uncle who was not there, something of that type. So can that be also be possible? I've got a photograph already with me.
That is a very good question. So what he was saying, like in the last video, we generated an image, but it was like a generic character, like you putting, I would say, a Mickey Mouse or like something that the whole world knows it's out there on the internet. And Mickey Mouse, I think, is copyrighted, but like any of these images, these models are trained on so much data, right? So it can generate that character. But for example, if you're working with personal images, like how would that go? And you can work on that and you can do the task that you're focusing on. So let me share my screen. And what we would do is, recently we went for dinner and we were there. My parents, me, my husband, we were all there, but my brother and his wife were missing. So what we'll try to do is add them in the image that we took there and see how it goes.
Oh, very good. We can make it as a family function.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes. Let me share my screen. So you can just like start a new chat. In my case, it's already started. What I'm going to do is upload the images. So I'm going to add the photos. So I've already saved it. So there is something called the family photo. And there is a photo of just my brother and his wife. So what we are asking it to do is look at the family photo and add my brother and his wife to it from the other photo. That's it. And let's see how it does. So it's working on it. Let me show you both the photos. So this is us when we went for dinner. So my parents, me and my husband, and this is my brother and his wife. So this is a picture of them from a hike. So we're asking it to like add them into this picture. Let's see how it's going. So we can see the thought process, like how it's thinking and how it's working on the image. So it is pretty interesting. Like it's
the thing is, it is going to do it on its own, or is there a way once it has done something, I can also add some editing or customization in that thing? That is also possible.
Yeah.
When the output is given by the AI.
Yeah. So if you remember from the last video, like once we generated that image, we asked it to like edit whatever was written on the birthday cake.
Okay.
So we should be able to do that. And let's see. So the new OpenAI model, which has come out, is supposed to be really good. So like we should be able to like do really good changes to it. So yeah, like I was saying, you can see how it's thinking. Like what's the thinking that's going behind while it's working on that image? Like it was going through what the room looks like, where are the edges? Okay, what are these two characters wearing? Okay, this person is wearing a blue jacket. Where should I position them in the image? Like you can see all of that thinking happening. And yeah, it's going to take a while. I mentioned this in the last video as well. Like anytime these models are working with images or videos, it's resource intensive. So it takes a while for it to work on because it's harder to work on them compared to text. Okay, so it's putting it together.
This time taken by this application, this corresponds to the processing time which is there.
Yeah. So look at this.
Wow.
Look at this. It added them on the sofa. So they're like, it was like, okay, we don't have space to put them on one side. So it just split them together and it put them on either side.
Oh, wow.
This is so cool. And like, if you look at the original image, they are standing up and like what they're wearing.
That's why.
And they are pretty much wearing the same thing. Do you see that? And it just like set them and put them like that. So cool, right? It's like a family photo we can send to them and we can be like, oh, you were there for dinner as well. You just didn't know that. So let's see if we can ask it to edit what they're wearing. Can you make them wear Indian clothing? I don't know what it means by Indian clothing. Should I say ethnic
Formal
wear?
attire.
Okay, formal attire. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Again, the processing may take time.
Yes. So while this happens, let's talk about how this is going to impact all of us. Like, do you see how easy it is to generate images from scratch? Images in which you can like add people in there and people are not even aware, like they got added. And like after a few years, if we tell them, oh, do you remember we went for dinner? You guys were also there. It would like the memories would merge such that they would think they were also there. And we have a proof to show for that. So it's so hard to believe anything that's shown nowadays. So you have to like learn to be a bit more skeptical. Like anything you see on social media, anything like any of the message forwards that you're getting on WhatsApp, just be a lot more skeptical now because the world is changing so quickly. The technology is changing. It's so easy to like manipulate images, videos. It doesn't matter which modality, like audio, like anything you're hearing as well. Just you have to be a lot more skeptical as it is coming from your digital device. Anything you're seeing in person, yes, you're seeing it right there. But anything on your phone, please be very skeptical of that. Don't trust anything easily.
No, none of the photos or videos can be believed for their correctness.
Exactly.
So can I have more than two photographs also merging together, like individual photograph, and I try to make a group photograph?
Yeah.
Say what is coming to my mind, like my elders and all. I wanted to make a family photograph for my uncle Shankar and all. I don't have. I have got individual photographs, but no group photograph. So can I put them together and ask for a group photograph?
Yeah, exactly. The way we just did. It's a group photograph. Like, but we focused on the background from the family photo. So it just like put the people from like the other photograph in this photograph. So you can decide like what background you want and wherever it's pulling the photograph from, and you can all put it together. Yeah, totally. It's just going to take a while for it to happen.
So good. I was thinking for quite some time to make a family photograph or family tree sort of a thing. So now I know how to go about it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like these skills, like it existed before too, right? Do you remember Photoshop? Like any of like the marriage videos and photos, like there was a person responsible, there was a team responsible for it, like trying to edit everything. But now it's so easy. Like it democratized those skills. Like me and you sitting together, like can make this happen so easily from a laptop.
One-liner command is good enough.
Yeah, we don't need any special application. We're not paying for anything. Yeah. So like the ChatGPT version, like there is a free version, there's a pro version. Like all these companies are trying to make this technology. There is a free version for all of them. This is like limited use that you can use it for. But like they have tried to make sure that it's available to everyone. So you can view that. The photo is ready. So you can see, oh my God, it made all of us wear formal attire and it sort of made us look all older. It's funny.
Yeah, everybody's
so
dress has been changed.
I wouldn't blame the model so much as I would blame myself and the way I prompted it. So if you go back, what did I say? Can you make them wear formal attire? I said make them. So it thought all of them and not just the two of them. So it's my fault. Just like this is an experience. Like as you use these tools more, you would figure out like how to prompt them, how to work with them, how you should give instructions. And I think we mentioned this in a lot of our videos. Like you have to be very detailed and specific about what you need from them. Because yeah, like anybody would think that, right? All of them, make them all wear the formal attire. Yeah. I think we should stop here. I don't want the videos to go on for really long. This was a video about image modality. And in the next video, we'll focus on audio as a modality. And thank you so much for joining us through this journey. Please like, subscribe, share. Anybody you think would find, and I think everybody would find this useful as it's coming into our lives, this technology. Please share it with everybody you can think of. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. Bye-bye.
Bye.